Hey everybody, this is Jessica Lynn of Jessica Lynn Original, and I am so excited to announce that today is the start of the Fall 2018 Coffee Lovers Blog Hop, and we have a brand new design available for you to download. It is our adorable Brentwood, and he's dressed in like a little pumpkin outfit, and of course he has got his coffee or hot chocolate or tea, whatever your fall beverage of choice is. And he is available at our website, which is JessicaLynnOriginal.com. To download him, basically you go to our website and you would search Brentwood Owl, or you could go to the digital stamp category. Couple of things about our digital stamps. We do copyright all of our imagery, and we ask that you help us keep our images safe. Please don't post up just pictures of the line art. Always put something over them. Make sure you put your watermark, all that good stuff. If you have any questions about it, just contact me. I'd love to answer any questions that you might have. So you add them to your cart. You go ahead and you check out just like you would any other time. Then you will get a file that you can take and print off, just like what you see that I've done here. And what's kind of fun about it is that you could have this image that you could start creating a card within less than 5 minutes. When I hand draw these pieces of art, I always use a black ink pen. So it's the one that you see that I was just coloring his eyeballs with. It is a Pilot G2. It is my favorite pen. I absolutely love them. Not sponsored by them, although I probably should be because I can't say enough good things about them. I am doing my best. I've had quite a few people ask me what colors I was using when I color in with my Copics. So I've tried to include those. Brentwood's colors are typically a E33 or 34, which is two different colors of brown sand. They're just the colors we've always picked. And then the peach color around his eyes is E00. For the pumpkins, I'm using YR04 and YR07, so just two different shades of orange. And you can see I started with the lighter, and then I put the darker on the outside, and then I'm letting it sort of blend together just to give him a really, really smooth, although I'll tell you the pumpkins I've seen at the pumpkin farms are not quite that smooth, but a really smooth look. The fun part about the digital stamps and using the black ink pen is I realized I didn't put a little coffee cozy on the mug, so I went ahead and just drew two little lines and added it. So the cool part is you don't have to add it. You could add some other little piece of art. You could do some paper piecing, which would be really fun on that coffee cup. Then I'm going to go ahead back in here, and I'm just going to add, and what I thought is that Brentwood needed just a little more contrast, so I grabbed a darker brown. And then I'm going to come back with that 33, the sand color, and just sort of blend it all in. One of the things I love about Copics is they're not watercolors, but they have some blending properties that are very similar to watercolors. Not quite as messy, but you can see just by pulling the marker through, it sort of just blends them all in. The next step I'm going to do is I wanted to go ahead and create like a version of a moon, like a full moon behind, and I have this glitz pack and I really like it. I think it tends well to a Halloween kind of card, and I fell in love with the black and white stripe. I'm a stripe girl. I love stripes. I wear a lot of stripes in life. But what I liked about it was if you look at the black and white paper, it has some dirtier grunginess around the stripes, so it gives it just a little bit more dimension. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some solid yellow paper, and I have some cardstock that I have, and I am going to cut out a yellow moon. And I decided to do it in yellow, one, because obviously I had the cardstock, but two, I wanted to use one of my cat scrappiness dies, and then I went ahead and got that beautiful stitch line. I've shown this one a bunch of times. Honestly, it is one of my favorite dies of all times. Just gonna prep my Cuttlebug, and it's so funny because my mother, when I first started my company almost 13 years ago, well, over 13 years ago now, they wanted to get me something for Christmas, and I had no idea even what to tell them to get me, and my mother researched out stuff that I might need, and she chose to get me a Cuttlebug. And it's hilarious because I use that so often, and I give her so much credit because she went out and looked it up and tried to figure out what I might need, and she didn't want to buy me paper, and she didn't want to buy me, you know, that kind of stuff, and she said, you know, I found this thing, I think you're gonna like it. And so when I opened it up at Christmas, it was just a wonderful surprise, and you know, 13 years later I'm still actively using that same Cuttlebug that my mom bought me, so every time I use it I think of her. So I went ahead and just put the glue down. Now I'm just trimming it out so you can see it's all on there. Again, I have to remind you, don't forget to sign the back of your cards. It's your creations, it's your art. Make sure you go and do it. It's a lot of fun. I have family that'll pull cards out and be like, oh, look at that, you made that. I didn't realize you did, you know, so it's kind of a fun thing to do. So once I had everything set, I decided that I wanted to put a sentiment on there, and I went through a bunch, and if you watch, it's kind of funny. There's one that I have that every time I see it, I laugh so hard. It's not appropriate, so if you have little kids, don't let them read the screen, because I will show it in a sec. It is a set that I got quite a long time ago, and I got it from, where is it? I got it from Simon Says Stamps. It's pretty funny. But I opted to go ahead and use a different Simon Says Stamps set. And it is one of my favorites. It is Sending and Wishing. And I really like that one, so that's what we're going to end up using. for my sentiment. And what I wanted to do is I didn't want to put your traditional Happy Halloween or trick or treat or whatever. So I thought, you know what? If we've got a couple family members who are obsessed with Halloween, and anytime you could send them anything that has to do with Halloween, it will just make them happy. So I thought, you know what? Let's send you some smiles, right? Because look how silly little Brentwood looks, all dressed up in his little, although it's really, he looks so cute in his little pumpkin. So we're going to take that and my Close to My Heart ink, and I will go ahead and stamp up the image. I am absolutely in love with how clean and crisp not only does Brentwood look, but that pretty little stitch line from the cat scraping his dies, and then the Simon Says Stamps beautiful sentiment, very crisp. This is an easy card to make, but I wanted to really focus on all the coloring. I'm going to go ahead and put Brentwood up on some foam risers. I love foam risers. I've said that a million times too. I probably should get stock in that company. I use so many of them. I just love them because they give your card just a little dimension. And you can see when I put the Sending You Smiles, I shifted the You Smiles off to the right a little bit so that Brentwood would just sort of hug that bottom curve. I love it. I'm so excited. Oh, perfect. Well, this card is available to purchase on our website, which is JessicaLynnOriginal.com, if you like this card. As a side note, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video, and if you're a subscriber, thank you. We love having you with us. If you have never seen my cards before but would love to know more, please subscribe. I'm going to be offering a bunch of new things very soon. Thank you again, and I hope you have a great day. Again, our website is JessicaLynnOriginal.com.